What that Hercules carries on his shoulders?
X marks the spot.
He's jacket.
Aye. X marks the spot. Must be X. That must be the pub, the X spot.
Not quite 1,600 metres, must be something like
The 1,500 metre pub.
And up front presenters, Mum Elizabeth, Jimmy, Gary and Sarah.
That's right.
Well, if you're wondering what all this babbling and spitting out of my mouth is, it's an Northsound charity auction. It's here. And this is the Northsound Radio Fancy Dress three-legged charity auction pub trail tongue twister, bit of a mouthful.
Blah, 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 blah. And we're here at the Alpine for this, the festival report. And we'll be tagging along, won't we? With a couple who's going to be three-legged.
In fancy dress and going to pubs and getting drunk. And, well, let's see what they look like at the end of the night.
Yes, indeed.
And the phone numbers if you want to make a pledge over to Evelyn.
To make a bid for an auction item or to pledge a donation, call North Action on 630 303.
Well, look who I found. It's Sarah Proctor of Northsound Radio. Do you remember me? You used to do a programme with me.
Adams, isn't it?
Excuse me, could you just tell us what's going on here, please?
This is the great Northsound Radio charity three-legged fancy dress pub treasure trail.
My, that's very... Is that written in the script, is it?
Well, I'm actually reading it off the top here.
Very good. So what do you do? What do you do in this Northsound Radio fancy dress three-legged charity auction pub trail?
Well, actually, we thought there's no way people are going to be stupid enough to put on silly clothes and walk around Aberdeen tied together.
Wow.
But how wrong can you be? You can never tell about the people of Aberdeen, can you?
And you're not doing it?
Because it was for charity. No. I'm organising it. I'm responsible, you see, adult and mature. So these are the clues, but I can't tell you them because it's a secret. It's a pub treasure trail. It's a mystery, you see. But I'll just give you one to try and figure it out. Let me see. A skew hairpiece, and you've got to find a pub from that.
The tilted wig.
Yay!
Hiya.
Oh.
It's Jimmy Duffy.
And I've still got that fudge wrapper. So remember, this is the number over to Evelyn.
To make a bid for an auction item or to pledge a donation, call North Action on 630 303.
Here at the Great Northsound three-legged fancy dress race or pub crawl or whatever. We've got 4 people who's going to be on the crawl that we are going to be floating about in on the minibus. We've got, what are you dressed as?
Gangster.
A gangster. You look a very sweet gangster. Oh, very nice, thank you. What about you? Who are you?
I'm a page.
A page. What book? Any? No. What about you?
I'm a sailor.
A sailor. Well, surprise, surprise. And what's this? What's this?
I'm a tube of toothpaste.
A nice, bright, smiling toothpaste. Well, we shall be following these lovely people around, and we'll now be going on the bus. Thank you very much, and good evening.
This is the mode of transport that the contestants use. It's a bus and they're dropped off. I think it's their first destination, which is a pub. I know the answer, they don't. So let's see how they get on.
I've got mine. Right, now, the clue was, for the first part of the crawl was the club or the pub that Hercules carries on his shoulders. And we've ended up here in the Globe. How did you get that? How did you get the Globe out of Hercules and his shoulders and everything?
Well, Hercules holds the globe. That was easy.
Was that easy, was it?
Yeah.
Well, you're very clever. You're very clever. There's a little birdie, or actually Jimmy Duffy over there, tells me that the bus driver told you where it was. Is that true?
No. He dropped us up at Castlegate and walked all the way from here.
He dropped you off at the Castlegate? You sure?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I don't believe her.
Make a bid for an auction item or to pledge a donation, call North Action on 630 303.
Thank you, Gary. Right, I'm in denial. This is another 2. How did you find the clue for this? Well, how did you work the clue out?
Can't remember. Was it on the bus down when we were sober?
Did the bus driver tell you?
No.
Are you drunk now?
Well, no, we're getting there though.
Have you got a few more to go to? How many have you got to go to now?
A few. Easties didn't have a number for us.
Why not?
Nobody knew it except the manager, and the manager is not there tonight.
That's a disgrace, Al. That's a complete, and it's all for charity too. Do you usually do things like this?
No.
Right. made you do it now then?
No, I'm not sure.
Why is she not saying anything? Well, away you go. You better go and find your next pub. Right. Now, we'd like to thank Caledonian Car Hire for the use of their car to get us around about this weekend, and also Town and County. They can beat 5 because they've got 8 stations across the city.
Well, we've arrived too late here, obviously, because everybody seems to have gone. There's only sort of ordinary dressed people and some other people here tonight. So they must have arrived and they must have left already, so we might as well just go back to the Albine and see some of the folk arriving back.
Right, the Albine, we're back here. This is like the base of this, this charity pub crawl thingamajig, dress up in active foolish things. These two apparently are the first ones back, but it's still to be confirmed because people went out earlier than them. Why did you do this?
To raise money for Aberdeen charity appeal.
Couldn't you just put your money in a tin or something?
It's more fun this way.
And did you do all the pubs?
Yes. We're really drunk as well.
And what time did you go out?
7:30.
And you got back when?
About 10 o'clock.
Oh, well, very gallant. Pardon?
About 10 o'clock a bucket, yeah.
Well, very gallant people, I'm sure you'll agree, and they're still sober.
Right, we've arrived back at the Albine after that great, long, wonderful, racy thing. How did you get on?
Fine, not bad, not bad.
Did you get all of the clues?
Not all of them, no. Never got one.
Well, how did you get on with the pub, the Hercules thingy? How did that? Did you get that?
No, the bus driver told us that one.
The bus driver? Well,
Yeah.
it's true. And not quite 1,600 metres, what about that?
Oh, we got that easy enough.
How?
Well, it's just short of a mile, is it? So it's a short mile.
Very good. Which one did you not get?
Number 8, Paint the P.
Paint the P. Well, if you look at Paint the P and turn it around, it's an anagram at the top of him.
We asked everybody uptown. We just accosted anybody that was going down the road, but nobody knew.
Well, it was easy as that.
I
But you
know,
managed
I
to
know.
get it. That was very good.
Not bad.
So I hope you made lots and lots of money for charity.
I hope so as well, yeah.
What's your name?
Lynn,
Lynn. Well, thanks very much, Lynn.
thank you.
Well, that's the end of the... The Northsound Radio Fancy Dress 3-legged charity auction pub trail. I just thought it was a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll do it next year. And if you like the look of it this year, you can do it next year. It'll have raised a lot of money for local charities, and a good time is had by all too. So that's all from the Albine. We'll be on later today and tomorrow with other reports from Northsound Radio's charity auction.
To make a bid for an auction item or to pledge a donation, call North Action on 630 303.
And the B5 production team would like to thank Caledonian Car Hire for a car that we got this weekend. They give you everything from a Mini to a Rolls Royce, they're the best in town, and Town and County for the petrol. They can beat 5 because they've got 8 stations across the city.
Next is a Postman Pat pack. It's valued at £20. It's a pack containing a lunchbox with flask, a book, a wooden puzzle, a little mail van, a book and a cassette pack. There's a height chart, drawing book, mug, paint by number set, pencils and pencil top, all on the Postman Pat theme. You've got to be over 18 to actually bid for this. I'm only joking. This was donated by Post Office Counters from the Counters District Office in Union Street. Valued at £20, start the bidding at 10.
Postman Pat.
Postman Pat.
Can you get a female van as well as a male van? I don't know. We have a rerun of those items for you. We have the cane chair, valued at £70. We'd like to start the bidding at 35. We have the full service for your car. That's £30 in value, and I can see that it's already standing, there you go, at 25. We also have the sunbed sessions, if you want to keep that bronze look, from Gemelli Health and Beauty Salon, valued at 25. We'd like to start maybe £12.50, split it down the middle. That tablecloth from Cameron's at George Street, 50 by 50 inches, so it's quite a sizable thing. £17.45 it's valued at, if we could start there at 9. And finally, we have that Postman Pat pack. Not easy to say. £20 its value. Got a whole lot of stuff. Great for the kids coming up to Christmas time. Valued at 20. We'd like to start the bidding at 10. No point because it's already up to 15. I'll give you a quick update, Kenny. This is great.
Okay.
We have. Let me have a quick look. We're still waiting for bids on most of these items, but we're already a little bit of a thing going on with the full service. £25 it's bid at, but there's obviously going to be more coming in for that. So get your bids in. Get your bids
good. Just to let you understand, Dave's the man who's got the computer screen in front of him, and he can see things in virtually as as he's speaking, bids are coming in and things are changing.
Exactly.
So what he said in the last
Terrific.
few seconds is basically a load of rubbish.
Probably, yeah, exactly. In
But,
fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Kenny. For the first time this year, we shall go over to Mrs. Control and we'll get some random items to give away. Okay, Sarah.
Hello.
How you doing?
First of all, thank you to our first bidders and first buyers actually in this auction.
Early birds.
Old Mrs. Bushby, she got the jogging suit, and I'm sure you look delightful in it, Mrs. Bushby. Skiing weekend went to Gary Leo, and the photo gift box went to Roger Eddy. Now I've got some random items for now for anybody who hasn't seen these before. These are things that I just give you a price on, and if you're the first one to phone up and bid for these on 630-303, then you get them. I've got a toning session. It's sort of 5 toning sessions on a revolutionary anti-gravity system, which sounds rather dangerous, but there we go. It moves different parts of the body to promote visible inch loss and muscle tone. You just lie there, Dave, and it just happens
You
for
hang
you.
upside down and stuff, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It just wiggles you about. Sounds like fun. Never mind if you lose the inches. It's valued at £47.50. I'll give it to the first person who phones up and gives me, would you believe, £35.
Oh.
Heaven's sake, I'm giving it away. I've got 5 Body Shop baskets valued at £10. Great gift idea. They'll put in what you like. You get a little basket with all the attractive things in, valued at £10. I want the first 5 people on the phone who offer me £8. And I have got 4 sets of golf balls. It's a box of 3 superior quality yellow Pinnacle golf balls with the Cheltenham and Gloucester logo on them. They're valued at £5. I've got 4 of them, and I'll give them to the first 4 bids of £3.
Ridiculous.
This is entertainment. This is entertainment.
Live
This is for
entertainment.
anybody watching on cable television at the moment. John Buchan, 9 Glen Eagles Avenue, Bridge of Dawn, will pledge £5 if Dave throws the remains of his breakfast roll at Kenny Hutchison.
No, it's
John,
not fair.
Go on.
Okay.
I like the way this
Okay.
man's mind works. So if you're
Go on
wanting to watch this, tune in if you're on Aberdeen cable.
won't do it yet. Just-
Channel 16.
Yeah.
Channel 16, Aberdeen cable. You will see me throwing a roll at Kenny Hutchison for John Buchan. £5. Are you ready for this? Is everybody watching through there?
You expecting to get it back?
No, you can keep
I hope
it.
there's no butter on it, is it?
Well, we'll have to find
Better
out.
not
Are you
have.
ready?
Okay.
Is the camera on us? Here we go.
Right in its face. Bullseye.
Right in the heat. Right, my misspent youth coming in handy there. Thank you so much, John.
This
I
is
like the
rock
way that
solid.
man's mind works. That's terrific. Meant that's £5. Thank you, Sarah. That's what we want. More daft bids like that. Talking of daft bids, if you'd like us to play a record for you, then please give us a buzz, not on the 630-303 number, but give Bill Shaw, our receptionist, a phone on 632-234 to tell him what record you would like and make a bid of £10. And it's yours. We'll play it for you. We don't mind. Current state of play, Kenny, season ticket, £25. We are a bid on that, which it's valued at 150, so we need a lot more than that. Still no bid, I don't think, on the gas fire, also valued at 150. The travel centre has now gone, worth £22, gone for 12. The Danny Wilson cartoon, some lucky Danny Wilson fan, has now got that.
Good.
For £20, and the bridal makeup valued at £30 has gone for 15. So pretty good.
That's great. Well, we're into the next 50 minutes. That's another 5 items coming up just in a jiff.
It's a live and dangerous roadshow which is made at the Northsound charity auction, which is going on this month.
Well, in the country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever Hi, I'm Gary Stein. You can see me on Aberdeen Cable and you can hear me on Northsound Radio this weekend for the Northsound Radio charity auction. On Friday night from 8 o'clock till 2 with Mark Finlay on the Great Northsound Radio pub crawl, on Saturday between 12 and 2 with Alison Craig, and on Sunday between 8 and 11 o'clock in the morning. Please give as much as you can. All the money goes to the Northsound Radio charities.
Even at its mildest, diabetes can cause great problems. To find out how you can help thousands of diabetics, I visited Aberdeen's Woolman Hill Hospital.
The Diabetic Clinic at Woolman Hill sees people with diabetes from all over the northeast of Scotland. People with newly diagnosed diabetes or people who have had diabetes for months or years.
What sort of equipment do you use?
Lots of different types of equipment are required at a diabetic clinic. For example, in the laboratory we have a piece of equipment so that the blood glucose measurement can be done every time a patient attends the diabetic clinic here. The blood test called the hemoglobin A1 test can take up to a month or longer before the patient may hear the result. This is a test which gives an average of the blood glucose level over the previous 2 or 3 months and is a good indicator of overall diabetic control, which is very important with regard to trying to limit any damage that diabetes may do. The reason it takes long for the test result to come back at present is that the samples need to be taken from a vein in the arm. They're then sent up to the laboratory on the Forester Hill site where they are analysed. The result comes back down to ourselves and it's then communicated either to the patient or the general practitioner. Obviously the result is not available for the patient on the day they come to the clinic.
Is there any way of doing it a bit faster?
There's a very new piece of equipment available which allows the blood to be taken from a capillary sample, so it's just a small ear stab to get a small sample of blood, which is put in this new Diamat machine, and the result is available within 8 minutes.
How are you going to pay for this machine?
This machine is going to be provided by the local British Diabetic Association. They have been raising funds for this piece of equipment, and we were delighted to hear that they have been chosen as one of the beneficiaries of the Northsound appeal this year.
You can help diabetics by taking part in the charity auction all this weekend on Northsound Radio.
Star items. Good afternoon from me, Gary Stein.
And myself, Alison Craig. We'll be here with you between now and 2, giving you a chance to win some absolute win. Did I say win?
Buy.
It's the charity auction, Alison. Get a grip. Yes, buy some absolutely wonderful items.
Right, just to give you a bit of a lowdown on our first 2 star items then. For this, the state-of-the-art camera, just tell you a bit about that. It's a Yashichi Sumatra ×3. Is that how I say it?
No, it's not how you say it.
Pardon?
So, David Bailey's not listening.
Yashica. Is that not right?
Yashica Samurai X3.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry. Well, listen, you can't talk after your last 5 minutes.
Oh, let's see the next 2 hours then, Steve.
It's a single lens reflex camera and can only be described as having revolutionised current thinking on the camera. What it should do and how it should look, it is an absolutely unique new design with autofocus, easy to operate power zoom with wide angle and telephoto capability, auto flash, LCD readouts and many other great features. Also included with this offer are various accessories including plenty of film, which makes the value of this donation from James Henderson's and Yashica £220. So there we go, just about go through that.
£220, so what, we'll be starting the bidding off for £100 I think for that.
£100.
630303.
What about our other one?
Second star item is contact lenses. So if you're a wearer of contact lenses, this is the item for you. Kirkwood Fife have donated a year's supply of, now this is trendy, disposable contact lenses, valued at £300. An opportunity for you to help charity and forget having to wear your old specs at the same time. This can be a great idea for someone who's previously tried contact lenses without success. And of course, all the problems of cleaning, disinfecting and searching around on carpets for those lost lenses are eliminated. So if you'd like to purchase those, we're going to open the bids, I think, at £150. So get on the phone right now. Aberdeen 630303.
Right, what we'll do at the moment is we'll tell you the first of our 5 items which we're giving away this quarter of an hour. Then we'll get into a bit of music for you. The first is a case of McEwan's Export. Get yourself well prepared, drink-wise, for the festive season. Scottish brewers have donated a case of McEwan's. The value of that's £15, and we'll open the bidding on the phones at £7.50 for the case of McEwan's Exports.
And next, we've got a typist for a week. Brook Street Employment Agency have donated one of their temporary typists for 1 week. So if you're a business that needs a temp, start bidding now. The value of that, £400. We will start the bidding at £200.
Right, I think I'll give you this for Christmas, actually, Alison. A Cabbage Patch doll, something that no little girl should be without. A Cabbage Patch doll, each one coming with its own adoption papers and personality. And the value of that's £25. We'll open the bidding at £12.50.
And next, a hotel for your pet. Can you believe it? It's absolutely true. A hotel accommodation for any dog or cat for a period of 14 days. The accommodation includes bed, breakfast, evening meal, and also a bit of exercise. The value of that, £45. We're opening the bids, I think, at 20 for that. And it's a very generous donation from the Ibray Lodge Pet Hotel in Ochnagat.
Okay, and the final one is from Jitala of Finland. A black Otso 10-inch vase. The design is a Valto Coco 1978, and it's a plain cylindrical vase of a very deep cobalt blue with a slight belling at the lip, and it's hand-graved by the drill technique.
Hand-engraved.
Hand-engraved. I'm doing well today, am I?
Dear, dear. We'll have you to slap me around the face with a kipper, I think. I'll wake you up.
With the drill technique, with a full moon in a lightly clouded sky, lighting a seascape of spray breaking over the rocks. The design is continuous round the vase. Okay, so does that mean anything to you?
Not a thing, but it was a very, very generous donation from Dalesway and Doncaster.
Right, it's valued at £50, so we'll open the bidding at 10.
It'll look nice, anyway. I think that's basically what it's saying.
I think we'll get ourselves organised here, Alice.
I think that might be an idea, Gary.
Play a bit of music and come back and tell you what's happening after some Inner City. Alison, can we go to auction control, find out what's happening?
Yes, we certainly can. I think Peter Strachan's got some news for us. Hello, Pete.
Hello again. Yeah, we're just going to run through some of those random items I threw up the first time round. Mind you, it wasn't that rough a night. Perhaps you had quite a rough night. We're going to take down the price of the tartan rug to £18. Now, that's valued at £20. It sounds a lovely thing. Tartan rug for picnics, extra bed covers, extra warmth at Victoria in a cold winter's afternoon. You'll certainly be needing that one with the weather the way it is. It's 75% mohair, and it's in the Black Watch tartan, so it sounds quite a nice thing, and we're going to give it away for £18 when it's valued at 20, so it's nothing to turn your nose up at. And the satin nightshirt, now that sounds pretty sexy. It's all for ladies, this one. It's red and would fit size 34 inch to 36. £15 on that one to the first person on the phone. Embroidered garments. Now, perhaps I didn't explain this well enough. I said £15, the value is £20. What you'll get with this is 2 garments from your choice of sweaters, sweatshirts and sports shirts in a variety of whatever colours and sizes basically you're looking for. And First Zipper are going to embroider them with either your club name, your company name or your own name, whatever you like. So if the first bid of £15 on that one will get that. The facial at £5, well, everyone knows what a facial is, and that's from Peaches and Cream in Inverurie. Car security etchings, as ever, just the same sort of thing. £1 to the first, however many bidders phone in on that one. And, well, a few thank yous before you get on to the next quarter hour. Mr. Reginald Yallop brought the black Otso vase, which Gary so beautifully described earlier on.
Thank you, Peter.
The Cabbage Patch doll went to Mrs. Duff. John McIntyre bought the tennis lessons. Leslie Blackhall, the Wendy House, and the case of McEwan's Export went to Donald McIntosh. And back to you for the next items.
Great. Well, it's, as you say, time to get on to the next quarter. 18 minutes after 12. We're going to take a quick break and be back with all the chat.
This little business went bankrupt.
It's a sad fact, but too many businesses fold in their first year.
This little business stayed afloat.
To help give yours a better chance.
Also helping this year's Northsound charity auction has been Debop, who's been out and about in town trying to raise as much money as they can in a bucket.
Thanks, everybody.
To make a bid for an auction item or to pledge a donation, call North Action on 630-303.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow called Bess that went moo 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 moo. That may well be the case, but this isn't his farm, this is a farm out in Newmarket. Once again, we'll have to thank Caledonian Car Hire and Town and County for, well, their help in giving us our transport out to here. We followed the Northsound car, would you believe? They didn't know where they were going. So when they got lost, we got lost. But we got here eventually. Bess is in the shed. We're waiting for her to come out and drop her wares. Hopefully they've given her an enema and she'll drop it very quickly because it's absolutely freezing out here. So let's hand over to Jerry, who's going to be contacting Northsound Radio on Robin and Richard's show.
Hello, good afternoon, and thanks very much for coming to us. I've only been standing here on standby for about half an hour now. No, Bess the cow has got her legs crossed, and I had to laugh when you were talking about organically produced lager. There's a lot of other organically produced materials about here, but I haven't got a name for them yet. Yes, you join us as we prepare for a truly earth-shattering, even earth-covering event here. It involves a field divided into squares, it involves a cow called Bess, and it involves lots of money for charity. If you're one of the people who have pledged money to guess which square Bess the cow will relieve herself on, well, you'll find out this afternoon. So we are hunting the cow patch this afternoon, although Dave the engineer has already found a few with his feet. And the man who's kindly put up the cow and also the field is Sandy Ingram. Good afternoon, Sandy.
Good afternoon.
Now then, here we are at Moneykevock Farm. What sort of size of field have we got here?
2.5 acres.
Right, and we've divided that up into squares. Bess is still inside the barn there.
That's right.
Do you reckon she's going to do the business for us today?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Now, there isn't any sort of question of us being here tomorrow afternoon waiting for her to do something.
Well, I hope not.
You said to me earlier it could take up to 2 days.
I was only joking.
What have you been feeding her on?
Actually good hay. It's just still in the field, you see, the cows.
And there's a little trick to it, because if you bring a cow into a field on her own, she won't actually do anything. She's too shy. She has to have a pal.
Well, not really, but one cow won't stay herself in the field.
Right. Okay, well, we've got our fingers crossed. Bess has got her legs crossed, but we'll be trying to do something with that very shortly. And we're going to feed her some chicken vindaloo. We've sent out for a pint of Guinness, and hopefully it'll all let rip very shortly. We'll keep you updated when it happens.
Oh, look, there she is.
Here
This
she
is the
comes,
star
Jimmy.
of the show.
Good old Bess.
Oh, she's a beauty. Look at her.
And she
Lovely.
looks full, packed to the gunnels.
Lovely cow. Beautiful cow.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I just saw there, Bess is now in the field. Bess is the black and white one. I think those ones are called Frisians. The big white one is actually a bull. Now, you'll have to excuse me for not looking at the camera because I'm actually looking at cow pats. But we're actually looking for a cow pat with steam coming out of it. Of course, this is the Great Cow Pat Challenge. And, well, I just certainly hope that thing drops itself very quickly because it's absolutely freezing. Oh, I wish that cow would get on with it.
She seems to be taking her time. Do you think she's well fed?
She looks as if she's overfed to me, although she doesn't get on me, I'll be eating her.
Constipation is a problem, I think.
I mean, it's absolutely
Sit up a figs,
freezing.
anybody?
Oh, look, there's Jerry, he's off.
Quite right, too.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Bess are currently eating up, and hopefully eating up well enough that Bess is going to drop her wares. I'm not wanting to get too near that pool because, well, I'll be dropping my wares.
Oh, and that looks like the place to be up in a comfy warm aeroplane.
I'm getting sick of this. I'm off. I'm going to be back to the caravan. It's freezing.
All right, okay, I think that's the best idea. Switch off that camera, switch off the sound, and get in there and we'll have a cup of tea.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful tea. Lovely, lovely heat. Now, right, we've been here for absolutely hours, standing about in this field, absolutely freezing, decided, right, that's it, let's get back to the outside broadcast van, have a cup of coffee in the outside broadcast van's dressing rooms. We come back, and she's done it. Isn't that a little beauty there? So, God knows who's won the prize, but whoever this is what got you your wonderful, wonderful prize, and it's all for charity too. Lovely thing, beautiful cow, beautiful poop.
There she is, Bess. And I have to say at this point that the tail is quicker than the camera. Yes, the dastardly deed has already been done, and we missed it. That's the way it goes, I suppose, sometimes. The cow bat is here. Now worked out which square it has been dropped in, and we're now going to work out who that square belongs to. And then if they're very lucky, we'll scoop that up and present that to them as well. As you can see, it's
In 1990, Clan hopes to provide a mobile support and information unit to make its facilities more widely known throughout Grampian region and to take its support to the rural communities and some of the smaller towns. You can help by your contribution to the Northsound charity auction.
When one is diagnosed as having cancer, it doesn't really register which of the 200 odd different types of cancers one's got. It doesn't register whether it's treatable or not. It doesn't register whether that treatment that may be offered to you has a reputation of being successful or not. The only thing that really registers is the fright, the gloom, the doom, and despair. It could well be that there's no treatment offered you. What one wants to do is to get away from the doctor and get away from the hospital as quickly as possible, as if to detach oneself from this dreaded diagnosis. We've all heard of cancer. Indeed, if one is to believe the statistics, it visits most of the families in the Western world. However, when the diagnosis is directed to you, it's quite a different story.
To be told you have cancer is a disturbing and frightening experience, and you often feel very helpless and alone. Clan, Cancer Link Aberdeen and North, offers a support and self-help service in a variety of ways. Trained volunteer counsellors are available to visit at home or in hospital, or they can meet with you here at the Cancer Support Centre in Justice Mill Lane. There are supplies of books, tapes, and other literature available to borrow or to take away. On Monday mornings, we have a weekly relaxation class here at the centre.
Your hands gently in your lap. Try and keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. With each exhalation, feel all the worries and cares of your mind.
With your help, Clan can make 1990 a better year for people like Hamish.
I noticed an article in the newspapers which gave me Frida Main's telephone number and address, saying that she was a counsellor and coordinator for Clan.
Is the number as we go down to Paul Martin Davis, who's having a wild and crazy time.
A wild and crazy time is the term, Alison. We're at the home of Margaret and John Craigbile, and everyone here is going to give us a cheer, and we're off. That's incredible, there's only three of them. Margaret and John are being more than generous, frighteningly generous. Tell us how much you're going to give us.
We're at least going to give you £100.
Yeah, well done, thank
I want some
you.
clapping back in the studio. Listen, where's the check then? Oh, it's up, the check is upstairs. Marvellous. Okay. I'll tell you what, listen, you can give us, I promise everyone that, that they will give it to us.
Mattress.
What's what else? I've been under there. Listen, what's the reason?
There was somebody here.
Yeah, grip, good grief.
This is living proof that acid house parties are alive and well in Scotland. Margaret, what's the reasons for tonight's little band?
Northsound.
For Northsound. Oh, good guys, this is touching. No, this is, I mean, cable TV are filming this. I'm going to start bursting into tears or something. Are we allowed to do a speech? Listen, guys, thank you very much indeed. This is incredibly generous of you. Are you sure it's just going to be 100?
100.
100.
But
Okay.
the bottom
Oh, 110. Well, listen, before I go, let me say once again, we're about to present them with a little thank you present for giving us all that cash. We are looking for parties desperately. If you're having a bash tonight, this is the biggest, wildest, craziest thing to break the ice at that party. Give us a phone on 632-234. Give us lots and lots of cash, and we will come and do a live OB. Just before we go, though, Mark's got a wee prezi for Margaret and John.
Final word from John and Margaret's house is that seeing as there's nothing stronger than lemonade, tea and coffee being drunk here tonight, I'm proud to present them, yes indeed, I'm proud to present them with 2 Northsound radio mugs.
That's Mark. Finlay and Alison Craig, isn't it?
Indeed. We know they're like gold dust, so they'll be proud to have them, I can tell you. Alison.
That's superb. Thank you very much, and we'll catch up. And as they say, if you want to have the lunatics appearing at your party, give us a phone on 6333. £150. Have we got a bid on that yet?
£650.
The drilling course.
The drilling course. We've no bid on that so far.
Okay, well, get on the phone. Come on, Aberdeen 630303. We'll start the bids there at £300. Let's get it. We've only got 7 minutes left to get as much money as possible for the Northsound 1989 charity auction.
And the 2-week holiday for 4 currently sitting at £550. Again, that has got to close in 7 minutes' time. We're going back over to auction control now. Here's Peter Strachan.
Well, the Radio Bits package has gone up to £170, but I've got to say I'm going to close that at 5.2. So if you want that package, come back to us now and give us a bid of more than £170. Otherwise, that closes at 5.2. The car parking space at 100. £100 and the value there is £750. That's a real bargain, but we're going to close that at 5.2 as well. So if you want that, get on the phone right now. Remember, that's a car parking space for a year right behind the Pancake Place on Huntley Street. The Pancake Place have been certainly getting enough plugs out of this, and they haven't even donated anything as far as I know.
I think they gave the pancake, didn't they?
We're still waiting for a bid on that drilling course. The outside broadcast, someone has bid £1,200 on that. So let's get a bit more on that before the hour. Now remember, what I'm saying is £170. The Radio Bits package will close at 5.2 the hour. And with that, back to you, Robin. Maybe a bit about the video package, which will close at the hour.
Yes, okay, well, I've just been plugging that one, actually. So £500 is what the bid is sitting for that one at the moment. It's a video package, remember. You're just going to get everything. You just need to pay the money and basically turn up, give them the ideas, or they, in fact, will dream the ideas up for you, whether it be a wedding, a christening, a day out, you name it, whatever you want. And at that price, very, very low indeed, £500, you could have anything you wanted. 630303 for the video package. We'd like to see more money on that. Now, the Radio Bits package, as I speak, has gone up to £190. That is damn good news. £190 for the Radio Bits package. Next, Willie Miller's book has gone, of course. £110 we've got. £110 in the car parking space. Come on, bump it up a little bit more. The outside broadcast currently sitting at £1,200. £1,200 for the outside broadcast. Would you like an outside broadcast? If the answer is yes, are you prepared to pay more than £1,200? If the answer is also yes, then get on the phone now. It's 630-303. We're also looking for the first bid. This is the only thing that we haven't got bid for, and that's the drilling course. Give us something. Anybody, come on.
Come on, let's be not be grippy.
£650. We're looking for bids of, we'll take £200.
It's a 5-day drilling course for offshore workers. Now, it is recommended by all the major oil companies. It's definitely a foot in the door if you're wanting a job offshore, you're wanting a job in the oil industry, full stop. You could get yourself a tremendous bargain here.
We've got a bid of £200 for it.
Oh, great. We've got a bid of £200. Let's bump that up a wee bit. It's valued at £650. Somebody can do a bit better than that. Come on, get on the phone right now.
£220. We've got a bid for the drilling course, £220. That's good news. Just being updated as I speak. £220 is what it sticks at just now. Next, the car parking space. Yes, we have an updated bid of £120 on the car parking space. The car parking space is going to go very, very shortly, and it's now sitting at £320. Come on, that's the way to do it. We want to make as much money for charity as we possibly can. £320 is what the car parking space is sitting at. The outside broadcast at £1,200. The Gleneagles Winter Warmer we don't need to worry about because it's sitting at £550. We're going to let it go for round about that sum. The drilling course now sitting at £220. The 2-week holiday for 4, £550. £190 for the Radio's Bits package, £500 for the video package. Come on, give us a little bit more on the video package. We may let it go for something in the regions of £600. Somebody's going to get a hell of a bargain on this one. What can you give us? We're going back over to auction control now. Here's Peter Strachan.
The 2 weeks holiday for 4 has stuck at £550, so we're going to let that go in the next minute if you don't get on the phone very fast. So get on the phone if you want that. That holiday could be worth up to £850, so a real bargain there. £550 it's standing at the moment, so very quickly get on the phone if you want to bid on that one. Mark's Radio Bits package has just about gone, I think, but we're still waiting to confirm a last bid to see how much we're going to get on that. The drilling course, I think, is going to go up as I speak, but it's not going to go up quite as I speak because I'm going to have to wait. I think it's going up to 270 right now. 280 in fact, so that's good moving. I think we are going to close the video package very shortly as well. That hasn't moved at all. So if you want that video package, get on the phone right now. We've got no more time. We have to close these very shortly, so a bit of speed on the phones if you're interested in any of these things. Okay. What's the Glen Eagle standing at?
505 standing at.
Haven't got a minute to wait.
Hurry up.
Come on, we're going.
Come on, a bit of pace on this.
550. Quick.
A minute and a half over.
Anyone else bidding on Glen Eagles? It's gone up to 550.
550. 510 the holiday, 2 for 4. It should 520. Come on, Glen Eagles, what are we doing? Bill. Is that check out? That's 550.
No, hold on. On the photocop, I'm telling
Whose show?
740448.
Cammy, whose show is that for, that 1-200?
We don't know yet.
Peter Fraser.
Do our best to try and get it tied up.
Hello, 170 under 85.
No, Peters will get this.
100 for the car park, please.
Someone has bid £1,200.
Can we confirm, is there definitely a 550 bid for the 2-week holiday for 4?
Now remember, what I'm saying is £170 the radio bid package.
2-week holiday for 4, so definitely a 550 bid.
Yes, back to you, Robin.
Are we getting rid of 190?
190 on the car park, I think. Was that 190 on the car park?
Tell us
Radio bits, 190.
Got a bit snotty about it, saying that if we don't believe her, then tough. She's at shooting lodging for Cardinal Neil just now. I'm going to ring her back just to double check for sure. She's at some posh address in North Timber, she's not there at the moment. What were we giving away the middle? 176 and 1.
Radio bits is at 190 now. Cameron, radio bits is at 190. Car parking space.
200. 260 for the drilling course.
We get shot in the radio package.
Who's got the radio package? No. 200.
What's the preparation price?
It's at 260 already, the drilling course. According to my...
£550, so we're going to
What's the drilling course? 260 here.
Mark's radio bit.
260.
What's happening with this radio pack? We sold it.
We can't argue.
We can't run at any time.
555 for the holiday for 4.
200, what did you say, Pat? 280 pounds. Sell it, 280 pounds.
560 on the holiday for 4, £280.
Gone. Okay, well, 2 week holiday for
500. I need to know that right now.
The OB can go for 1,200. Sell the OB now.
2 week holiday for 4, go.
No, it's gone up to 560. You got 560 in that, Debbie.
560. We're going to sell it at 560. You bidding it?
Drilling course going at 300. Well, that in.
300 drilling cross gone.
Wait, what are we doing with it?
Drilling course is going at 300
The drilling course is going at £300, so whoever's got that, hand in the air.
600 for the 2 weeks holiday.
Hand in the air at the drilling course.
Imagine all those parking tickets. Imagine all those stickers you have to stick
Right,
on.
you've got
60 on the holiday.
560.
Who's got the drilling course?
Sell
Sell a car park.
Cameron, car parking space.
561.
561? No way.
600 on the holiday for
Car
4
park.
apartments.
Car park is only 200, you misheard us.
200 on the car park.
Wasn't it more than that before?
No, it wasn't. It was 190.
200 what?
Yeah, okay.
200 for the car park.
Are we going to crash?
We're going to crash it.
Sell it at 200.
Sell it at 200, Rich.
OB 1,200.
Any more joy on that holiday?
1,200.
2 week holiday
We've
for
only got the 2 week holiday for 4 left.
30 seconds. You've got to go and announce the total.
600. You've got 600. Sell it at 600. Sell it at 600. That's everything sold.
That's everything gone.
Come back.
We're going to do Peter Strachan, who's going to be very brief.
We've been given permission to crash into the network chart show. We're not going to to take much out of it because obviously everyone wants to hear the network chart show as well. But I have to say a few sincere thank yous to everyone who worked so hard on the auction. Dave Stewart especially for putting so much into the concerts and the organisation behind it. Linda Brett, Susan Burke, Sid Sterling, Mike Martin, the two Ians from British Telecom. What could we do without them, I ask you? And the folk from Abtex who've been working so hard behind our backs, processing all the bids on everything.
And of course, thank you to everyone who came in over the weekend, and thanks to all the jocks for putting in all the work and all the stunts and everything as well. Thank you all. And thanks for everybody for bidding and for the businesses who have been giving more generously than ever before. The running total at the moment is £67,031.
Holding it all together, holding a bit around the edges. Alison, it's been a pleasure, great fun. We're now going over to David Jensen and the network show.
Well done. Thanks, man. What's that pen?
Jesus. Coming! You have 10,000 up on last year at this time. 10,000. What do I do with this 258 quid?
Obviously, 258 quid, miscellaneous.
Barracks. Is that the barracks money? Yeah, we'll put it in 200.
Right. Request money.
Northeast Scotland's best music, 96.9.
To dire adieu.
Number